Have you ever wondered if there are little signs, things you do, feel, or experience every day that could predict how long you'll live? Imagine knowing today what your body is trying to tell you about your future. What if I told you that science has already uncovered patterns that can help you understand not just your lifespan, but how well you'll age after 70? Aging isn't just about numbers. It's about how well you feel, how much energy you have, and how much life you can still pack into your years. And here's the good news. Your body is constantly giving you clues. It's speaking to you in ways you might not even notice. Some of these signs may be surprising, while others may seem like common sense. But together, they form a clear picture of what the future might hold. And the best part? If you recognize these signs early, you can take action and change the course of your health. Let's start with something that many people ignore: your walking speed. Have you ever noticed how some people in their 70s or 80s move with energy, while others slow down drastically? Studies show that walking speed is one of the most accurate predictors of longevity. In fact, researchers have found that people who walk at a slower than average pace in their 70s and beyond are more likely to face health challenges in the coming years. But here's the encouraging part. This is something you can work on. Simple habits like taking daily walks, improving posture, and strengthening your legs can keep your walking speed in a healthy range, and that can add years to your life. Now let's talk about grip strength. It may sound like an odd thing to focus on, but did you know that the strength of your handshake or how easily you open a jar can reveal a lot about your overall health? Scientists have found that people with weaker grip strength tend to have a higher risk of chronic illnesses and even a shorter lifespan. Why? Because grip strength isn't just about your hands. It's a reflection of your muscle strength, nerve function, and even heart health. If you've noticed that opening a bottle or carrying groceries has become more challenging, don't ignore it. Simple exercises like squeezing a softball, using hand grips, or doing light resistance training can make a big difference over time. Another sign that often goes unnoticed is how often you feel tired during the day. Sure, we all have days when we feel a little sluggish, but if you frequently find yourself exhausted even after a good night's sleep, it could be a warning sign. Persistent fatigue can be linked to a variety of health issues, from poor circulation to declining heart function. More importantly, people who feel constantly drained tend to become less active, which speeds up aging. The key here isn't just getting more sleep. It's about ensuring your body is getting the right nutrients, staying hydrated, and keeping your heart strong with regular movement. What's fascinating about all these signs is that they're not just about predicting lifespan, they're about improving your quality of life. If you recognize these patterns and take steps to address them, you can stay independent, active, and full of energy for years to come. And the best part, these changes don't require drastic effort. Small, consistent habits can make all the difference. There's still so much more to uncover, including a surprising sign that most people overlook completely. Let's keep going. Another powerful predictor of longevity lies in something you might not expect: your sense of balance. Have you ever noticed that standing on one foot, even for just a few seconds, feels harder than it used to? Researchers have found that balance is directly linked to brain function, muscle coordination, and even heart health. In fact, studies suggest that people who struggle to maintain balance for at least 10 seconds are at a higher risk of health complications down the line. Why does this happen? Well, balance isn't just about keeping yourself upright. It's a sign of how well your nervous system, muscles, and inner ear are working together. If your balance is off, it could mean your body is losing its ability to react quickly, making falls more likely. And we all know how dangerous a fall can be as we get older. But here's the good news. Balance can be improved at any age. Simple exercises, like standing on one leg while brushing your teeth, practicing Tai Chi, or even walking heel to toe in a straight line, can help strengthen your stability. And improving your balance doesn't just prevent falls. It can actually help extend your life by keeping you strong and independent. Now let's talk about another fascinating sign: your attitude toward aging itself. Did you know that the way you think about getting older can actually impact how long you live? Studies have shown that people who have a positive outlook on aging tend to live longer, healthier lives. Why? Because your mindset affects your behavior. If you believe that aging means decline, you're more likely to slow down, avoid new challenges, and withdraw from activities you once enjoyed. But if you see aging as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to enjoy life, you're more likely to stay active, engaged, and resilient. This isn't just wishful thinking. Science backs it up. Researchers at Yale University found that people with positive beliefs about aging lived an average of 7.5 years longer than those with negative views. That's a bigger impact than quitting smoking or lowering your blood pressure. So how can you shift your mindset? Start by focusing on what you can do rather than what you can't. Challenge yourself to learn something new. Stay social, and remind yourself that age is just a number. You're not too old to enjoy life. You're just getting started. Another predictor that often surprises people is how well you manage stress. Stress is often called the silent killer because it wears down your body in ways you may not notice at first. Chronic stress leads to inflammation, weakens the immune system, and can even speed up aging at the cellular level. In other words, how you handle life's ups and downs can directly impact your lifespan. Of course, stress is a part of life, and we can't eliminate it completely, but we can change how we respond to it. People who live the longest tend to have coping mechanisms that help them navigate challenges without letting stress take over. This might mean practicing deep breathing, meditation, or simply taking daily walks in nature. Even laughter plays a role. Did you know that laughing can lower stress hormones and boost your immune system? If you've ever felt better after a good laugh, that's your body working to heal itself. By now, you might be realizing that longevity isn't about some secret trick. It's about the small things you do every day. Walking speed, grip strength, balance, mindset, and stress management are all pieces of the puzzle. But there's still one more sign that's perhaps the most important of all, and it's something many people ignore completely. Let's dive into it next. One of the most powerful, yet often overlooked predictors of how long you'll live after 70 is the strength of your social connections. That's right. Your relationships, friendships, and sense of community can have a direct impact on your lifespan. In fact, research has shown that loneliness is as harmful to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Let that sink in for a moment. You might be thinking, I enjoy my solitude, and that's perfectly fine. But there's a big difference between choosing quiet time for yourself and feeling isolated. Studies have found that people with strong social ties, whether that's family, friends, or even being part of a local group, tend to live longer and healthier lives. Why? Because human connection reduces stress, strengthens the immune system, and even keeps the brain sharp. When we engage in conversations, share laughter, or simply spend time with others, our brains release chemicals that improve mood and overall health. Now I know that making new connections can feel challenging as we get older. Maybe you've lost touch with old friends, or perhaps family members are busy with their own lives. But the good news is that it's never too late to build meaningful relationships. Start small. Call a friend, join a local group, or even strike up a conversation with someone at the grocery store. Volunteering is another fantastic way to stay connected while making a positive impact. The key is to stay engaged with the world around you. The more connected you feel, the longer and happier your life is likely to be. And speaking of happiness, let's talk about the final, and possibly most important, sign of longevity: your overall sense of purpose. Have you ever noticed that some people seem to have endless energy and enthusiasm, even well into their 80s or 90s? More often than not, these individuals have something that gives their life meaning. It could be a hobby, a personal project, caring for loved ones, or even a simple daily routine that brings them joy. Science backs this up. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that people with a strong sense of purpose had a lower risk of death from all causes. Another study found that those who wake up each day with something to look forward to tend to have lower stress levels, better sleep, and even a reduced risk of dementia. In short, having a reason to get out of bed in the morning can literally extend your life. So what gives you a sense of purpose? Maybe it's gardening, painting, mentoring younger generations, or simply sharing stories from your life. Whatever it is, embrace it fully. If you're not sure, explore new activities until you find something that excites you. The key is to stay engaged, keep learning, and continue growing, because no matter your age, you still have so much to offer. At the end of the day, longevity isn't about luck. It's about the small choices we make every day, walking with purpose, keeping your muscles strong, staying balanced, both physically and mentally, managing stress, surrounding yourself with good people, and waking up each day with something to look forward to. These are the true secrets to a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life.